Hello everyone, this is ChakaWhat here, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my top 10 Altmer of the Elder Scrolls. This list was suggested to me by Lars the Dovahkiin. Altmer tend to be prideful, and all possess a prowess in the mystic arts, and the characters on this list are those who do right by their race. 10. Big Helend. She is a master thief operating out of Dirty Muriel's Corner Club in Sadrith Mora. She is proud and very quick and is trying to establish ties with the Mages Guild there. She will bestow useful gifts to Thieves Guild members who please her, but also has the Fighters Guild waiting for her to slip up so they can make a kill. 9. Errol. He is an enchanter living in Crucible and the proprietor of Errol's Mysteries. He is quite adept in the school of chronomancy, the magic of time alteration. He lives quite an isolated life within his shop, and is also known to hate the local kleptomaniac Brethar. Always trying to stay calm, he will literally count the gray hairs on his head. He tries to avoid conversations that cause him angst or stress. 8. Ferelden. She is a kind-hearted sorceress at the College of Winterhold who guards the front gate, testing potential apprentices for entry. She is known to have gotten on the bad side of Nirya, another Altmer who accuses Ferelden of acting antagonistic, but she shows no signs of this. A master of destruction, she and Aryan Gain assisted the Dragonborn in defeating the magical anomalies released by Ancano when he was corrupting the Eye of Magnus. She also gives lessons on the Synod and the College of Whispers held in the Hall of Elements for all of the scholars in the college. 7. Allenwin. She is the first emissary of the Thalmor in Skyrim and is known to work with General Tullius to ensure the agreements of the White Gold Concordat are being upheld. A talented sorceress, during the Great War she served as Ulfric Stormcloak's interrogator when he was captured by the Aldmeri Dominion. She is known to host lavish parties at the embassy, gathering Skyrim's nobles and those with political power. Though charismatic, she is quite clever and maintains an overbearing and frightening presence, eager to let people know who truly has the power. 6. Sen Darian. A curious and friendly child at heart, he was a very talented alchemist obsessed with the unique herb known as Nirnroot. He lived in Cyrodiil for a while, meeting and training the hero of ChakaWhat in alchemy, as well as having them gather Nirnroot for him. He was able to create powerful and rare potions and lived for quite a long time. Early in the 4th era, a traveler sold him his first sample of the incredibly rare Crimson Nirnroot, causing him to pack up and travel to Skyrim. He took lodging with his old apprentice, Arvusa Serethri, at her farm. He then traveled to Blackreach and set up a laboratory in an old Dwemer house before being killed by the denizens of the ruins. 5. Dalwane Unde. She is a Nightblade and leader of the Unde clan of vampires in Morrowind. She was known to have once been a high-ranking member of House Dress and also had a son. Her son believed her to have been killed by a vampire and died hunting them. Her great-grandson was her last living relative. In the Unde clan, she serves as a distributor of missions and leads her clan down a path that involves mastery of magic. 4. Vanus Galerion. He was the founder of the Mages Guild and scholar of the Sigic Order. He was born in the 2nd era in the Somerset Isles and trained as a mystic in the Archam, along with Markel. He was known to have a heart of light and used his magic training for noble purposes. Though born with the name of Treches, after he displayed magical prowess, he was taken on as an apprentice by Iachesis. He then took on the name of Vanus Galerion. He had many disagreements with the Sigics and with fellow student Markel, who he confronted about necromancy with no avail. He left the Sigics in the Archam to pursue his dreams to share magical knowledge with the public. 3. Mankar Cameron. He was the illegitimate son of Cameron the Usurper and his mistress Kaelis, and by some cruel divine joke he was blessed with the blood of Alicia and Akatosh, making him a dragonborn. This is proven by his ability to wear the Amulet of Kings, and it is also said that he also had the ability to speak the language of the dragons. He was the author of the Mysterium Xarxes, and founded the Mythic Dawn, a cult dedicated to Mehrunes Dagon. He grew a close relationship with Dagon, who then granted Cameron his own plane of oblivion, which he named Paradise and modeled after Dawn's beauty. He had 2 children, which were immortal, equally twisted, loving to and devoted to their father and his cause. However, the hero of ChakaWhat was able to kill him after surviving Paradise. 2. Medora de Rennie. She was a mistress of the Durrani clan and caretaker of Durrani Tower in the Iliac Bay region. She was a powerful court sorceress and secret lover of King Lysandus. However, upon his death, she was banished from the court by the queen, Minisera. In the event of her return to the kingdom of Balthiria, Minisera cursed Durrani Tower, making it a prison for Medora. Upon discovery, the agent of Daggerfall lifted the curse, and in return, she assisted them in helping Lysandus' spirit rest. And for number 1, I have chosen Markel. Also known as the King of Worms, he was an ancient and powerful necromancer who ascended to godhood in his undeath. Born in the Second Era in the Somerset Isles, he studied alongside Venice Galerian at the Atrium. Unlike his peer, Markel's heart was full of darkness, and he began to research necromancy to uncover the secrets of the necromancers. He began to experiment and enslave souls, causing the Sigic Order to banish him to the mainland. He began to spread his dark ways throughout Tamriel, and many dark magic users would seek him out and bring him magical artifacts. Using these, he was able to prolong his life, turning him into a living skeleton. When Markel later resurfaced in the Isles, he was met by Venice Galerian and his army of mages. Venice offered his old classmate a chance to surrender, but Markel just laughed and transformed himself into the first ever Like. In the end, Galerian's army won the battle, but Venice himself died and Markel slipped into hiding. The next that is known of the Worm King is his tampering with the politics of Daggerfall in the Iliac Bay region. The agent met with Markel many times, completing tasks for him, allowing the necromancer to establish ties with Morgaya, the daughter of Baron Zaya and Symmachus. In one of the timelines in the Warp of the West, Markel was able to obtain the Totem of Tiber Septim and the Mantella. Later, during the Oblivion Crisis, he was finally killed by the hero of ChakaWhat when they were working with the Mages Guild. I hope you've enjoyed my list and found it helpful. I am so sorry about the sporadic uploading. I've been working so hard lately on so many things. I am so exhausted. Thanks for being patient. I wanted to ask a question about the playthroughs too. I know that I really need to get them out. I'm working on when I can do that. But I wanted to know if I could play as a Dunmer instead of Khajiit. If you guys still want Khajiit, then by Sheogorath, it shall be the greatest Khajiit to have ever lived. If not, I would kind of prefer to play as Dunmer. Thanks. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.